killed. Give me Isaiah 14 and 21. They did the same thing to my people. So you said that they put millions of my people. Should a murderer go to jail for murdering?
Absolutely.
Should a thief go to jail when he steals?
Absolutely.
Should a robber pay back the money he robbed?
Absolutely.
So why shouldn't the white man pay for what he did?
That's right.
One day you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a
I'm in a hell of a hole, was never expected to grow. Just obstacles set in the road, that a result of me selling my soul. The story I'm telling is cold, but yet it's what everyone knows. The white man's the devil is known. America was never our home. Only a place of captivity, save facility, hating, disfigure me. They claim that I'm lazy, be killing me. Maybe this slavery draining my energy. 400 years and counting. The trail of my tears is countless. Main fact of them here is astounding, but I can't wait till this shit is surrounded. Ready to tangle my king and the angel, be ready to rap. Cracking the sky, nuclear missiles will make it official. I'm capturing every crack I'm surviving. Put them all in chains where they need to be. Slavery for me. And let the whole world see that with them in the cage and safer in the streets. Put the dog on a leash. Get resolved for the beast. 144, get the ruler show, we could all be at peace. As soon as the trumpets are sound, your kingdom we busting it down. The only way justice is found, the time for your judgment is now.
you'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a
Look, ain't no remorse in my blood, Slim. It won't be no compromise. Now it's time to feed the worms. Watch his body turn to flies. I clutch iron while you trust the lies. The next Glock I buy gon' be Gen 5. I get it customized. And sending shots off like farewell. Praying payback come back around like a carousel. Still remember your Honda's words ringing in my head like bells. Said you in this body, you fit the Lord, fuck the cartel. Triangle choke, apply pressure to the game like I did Vondale. Payback's a bitch in a dress, she a bombshell. Revenge is served cold, I just hope they making oxtail. Glock fresh out the box, I swear it got that new car smell. Made myself a target in a world of mad shooters. That was designed fast for our babies to pass through. In the day of our king's reign, I'll be overzealous. They bought my jealous, I bought brand new parabellums.
You'll see just how it feels. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog. Payback is a dog. It's a dog.
Hey, Shalom. Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah Barakatham, Yahweh Shematham, Bashim, Yahweh Shah. This is the ISUPK started out of 1 West, 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under Commander General Yana. We teach the truth about the Bible. We teach that so-called Black, Hispanic, and North American Indians are the chosen people of God, and our oppressor is the devil that the Bible speaks of. You tuned in, Priest and Officer of 1,000, Howard Moore, ISUPK, Kentucky. And we finna get into the Sabbath service. Before we get into it, I want to invite every so-called Black, Hispanic, and North American Indian to tune into our weekly content. Monday night, you got the history class, 9 p.m. Tuesday night, brotherhood class taught by Officer of 1,000, I'm a Wonka Boy. And Wednesday night, you got the podcast, the baddest podcast in Kentucky, the only Kentucky podcast you need to concern yourself with, Cry Out, Spare Not podcast hosted by Officers of 1,000. I'm Mwanga Bar and ISUPK. So with that, like I said, Monday night history class, Tuesday night brotherhood class, Wednesday night the podcast, and Saturday morning Sabbath service. So let's go ahead and get this started. All right, everybody, Amadium, this means to stand. Face the east. La Yasha Allah. Start with the Lord's Prayer in Hebrew. Abanawa, Shabbat Shemayam, Kodash, Haya, Shamka, Yahweh, Malak Wafka, Taba'a, Ratazaka, Haya, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Hawa, Haya, Bashamayam, Nathan, Lanawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalat, Lanawa, Kowabwafnawa, Kasalatnawa, Kowabwaf, Yanawa, Wala'a, Dabiya, Anawa, Bana Siyawan, Abal, Hawashanawa, Mayan, Rai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wa Ha'ala, Wa Hatapa'ara, La Wa Lamiyam, Aman. In English, Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it. The power in Hebrew. Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, Babu Kushah, Nathan Lanawa, Hakat, Larapa, Kal, Makala, Wakal, Madawa, Hakat, Latahar, Ha Matazarium, Hakat, Lahapuyam, Hamathium, Hakat, Al Rabaka, Hatama Allah, Lagarashan, Bahashim Yahushua, the water Aman. In English, Lord, in the name of Yahushua, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the leper, the power to raise the dead, the power against all unclean spirits, to cast them out in the name of Yahushua. Thank you, so be it. The blessings in Hebrew. Barak atah Yahweh, wa Yahushua, wa Mayat Allah, wa Alahayim. Matazabiya Alawap Yahana, Ha Alawapia, Ha Saranium, Ha Quatazanium, Ha Kayalalium, Waha Akawafium, Yahweh, Bahashimi Hawashah, the water Amun. In English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahushua, and Michael, and the angels, Commander General Yohana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and the sisters. Yahweh, in the name of Yahushua, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121. Asha, Ayanya, Al, Haharim, Ma'ayin, Yaba'a, Isaiah, Ma'ayin, Yahweh, Aisha, Shemayam, Wa'aratazah, Al Yathan, Lamwat, Ragalka, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Hanat La'a, Yanawam, Wala'a, Yayashan, Shawamar, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Taza'alka, Al Yad, Yamiyanka, Yawamam, Hashemash, La'a, Yakaka, Wayarak, Bala Yala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Macau, Rai, Yashamar, Afna Pashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Taza'afka, Wabawafka, Ma'itha'a, Wa'aim Alawam. In English, I will lift up my eyes into the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is thy keeper. The Lord is thy shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming forth, and thy coming in from this time forth, even forevermore. Psalms 83 in Hebrew. Alahayim, Al, Damiyah, Lakah, Al, Dakarash, Wa Al, Dashakwat, Al, Kaya, Hana, Awiyab, Yakah, Yahama, Yamawan, Wamashana, Yakah, Nashawa, Ra'ash, Al, Amika, Ya'aram, Yamwa, Sawad, Waya, Dayazakawa, Al, Tazapanawan, Yakah, Amar, Wa, Lakawa, Wa, Nakiyadyam, Magaya, Wala'a, Yazakar, Sham Yasha'ala, Iwat, Kaya, Naiwatazawa, La'al, Yakarwa, Al, Yakar, Baryak, Yakaratwa, Al Ya, Adawam, Wa, Yashamai, Layam, Ma'awabo, Wa Hagaria, Gobal, Wa Imawan, Wa Imalak, Palasha, An Yashabia, Tazawar, Gam Ashawar, Lanawa, Imam, Ayawa, Zariah, Labanya, Lawat, Salah, Aisha, Laham, Kamadian, Kasarasiya, Kayabian, Banakal, Kawashawan, Niyashawa, Bayan Dara, Ayawa, Daman, La Adama, Shayathamwa, Nadiyat Mumwa, Kairab, Wakaza Abba, Wakaza Ba, Waka Tazala Manwai, Kal, Nasiyakamwa, Aisha, Amarwa, Na Yasha'a, Lanawa, Af, Na'athwa, Alahayim, Alahaya, Shayathamwa, Ka Galgala, Kakwash, Lapanya, Raka, Ka'ash, Ta'abara, Ya'ira, Waka Lahaba, La Talahat, Haryam, Khan, the Radatma, Basaraka, Wabatsawatka, the Bahalam, Mala, Panyaham, Kwalawan, Waya Bakwashwa, Shanka, Yahawa, Yabashwa, Waya Bahawa, Ayadwa, Ay, Wa Yakapawa, Wa Ya Abawa, Wa Yadaiwa, Kaya, Ata, Shanka, Yahawa, Labaka, Al Yawan, Akao, Ha'arataza. Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thou silence, O God. Hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes of Gebal, and Ammon, and Amalek, and the Philistines with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur is also joined with them. They have holpen the children of Lot, Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin at the brook of Kishon, which perished at Endor. They become as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Oreb and like Zeeb. Yea, all their princes as Zabah and as Zalmun, who said, let us take to ourselves the houses of God in possession. O my God, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Lord. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth. All right, Yeshabiah needs to be seated. All right, we're gonna pick up where we left off last weekend after the first recorded murder in the Bible, where Cain slew his brother Abel. And we finna get into the curses. We finna get into the curses of Cain. So we're gonna start in the book of Genesis, chapter 4. And we're gonna start with verse 12. We're gonna do the Hebrew and the English. So Genesis 4 and 12. Kaya, the Ibad, Ata, Ha'at, the Ma, I'al, the Sap, the Ath, Kaka, La'ad, Nai, Waniyat, the Haya, Ba'a, Rataza. All right, Genesis 4 and 12 in English. When thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in the earth. Now it says, when thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. All right. If you're familiar with the early colonization period in the Americas, there was a time called the starving period. And it was a point in early American history when the English colonists in Jamestown in Virginia, it was called the starving summer. And it was a point in American history where they didn't know how to grow food. They didn't know how to grow food to the point that they were starving to death. And they even begun to cannibalize themselves. All right. They began to eat each other. All right. These people were literally eating each other because they couldn't grow food in Virginia. So it says, when thou tillest the ground, it shall not henceforth yield unto thee her strength. A fugitive and a vagabond shalt thou be in all the earth. And that's exactly what our oppressor has been in the earth. All right. Our oppressor, the so-called white man, the devil that the Bible speaks of, is a fugitive. He's a criminal and a vagabond in the earth. All right. Again, back to the early colonization of America. All right. The colonies and the British Commonwealth in the Americas were dumping grounds for Great Britain's convicted criminals. All right, the 13 colonies, Jamaica, and other parts of the British Empire in the West were literally dumping grounds for Great Britain's convicted criminals. All right, and our oppressor is a vagabond. All right, our oppressor has no homeland he can call for himself. All right, he calls himself the American. All right, he calls himself the last samurai. All right, he was depicted as Moses in the Ten Commandments. He was depicted as the Egyptians in the Garden of Egypt. All right, he has to lay claim to all these places because he has no homeland for himself. All right, in the Bible, later on in Genesis, it talks about how Esau gave up his birthright for a piece of raw meat. He gave up his birthright for a piece of raw meat, and that's why he's a vagabond. All right, he's a vagabond in there. All right, verse 13 in Hebrew. Waya Amar, Koyan, Ata, Yahweh, got the wall, Iwanya, Manasha. In English, and Cain said unto the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. I bet to be a fugitive and a vagabond, to have no homeland besides the caves of the Caucasus Mountains. All right, I can imagine it's too much to bear. All right, verse 14 in Hebrew. Hakah, Garashaf, Atayah, Hayawam, Ma'ala, Panya, Ha'at, the Marah, Wap Salaki, Wamapan Yaka, Asatar, Waha Yataya, Naaya, Wanayab, Ba'arataza, Wahaya, Kao, Mataza Aya, Yaharagana. In English, Genesis 4:14. Behold, thou hast driven me out this day from the face of the earth, and from thy face shall I be hid, and I shall become a fugitive and a vagabond in the earth. And it shall come to pass that everyone that shall findeth me shall slay me. So Cain was concerned that the chickens was finna come home to roost. All right, Cain was concerned that since he committed murder, that it was going to come back on him. All right, he was concerned that the judgment was going to come back on him. Verse 15 in Hebrew. Wa Ya'amar La'an Yahweh Lakat Kal Harad Kwayan Shabai Thayam Yaquam Mayasham Yahweh La Kwayan Awaf La Bayathia Hakawaf Atai Cow Matazai Awa. Verse 15 in English. And the Lord said unto him, therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. All right. It says, and the Lord said unto him, therefore whosoever slayeth Cain, vengeance shall be taken upon him sevenfold. All right. This is the spiritual reason why vengeance is never taken out on our oppressor. All right. This is why when they slay one of ours, like Breonna Taylor, we march for it. When they slay one of ours, like Emmett Till, we march for it. All right. The worst that we do is we burn up our own communities, supposedly. All right. The worst that we do is riot and destroy each other, just like when Martin Luther King was murdered. All right. We don't take vengeance into our own hands, and this is the spiritual reason behind it. And the Lord set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. All right. And that mark upon Cain is the ability to let the blood show through his face. All right. The ability to have the blood show through his face. All right. This is a visible mark upon Cain. All right. Every other race of people has pigmentation in the skin, except for the spiritual descendants of Cain. All right, the literal descendants of Esau. All right, this is going to be a mark to let you know. All right, it's like a stop sign. All right, it's like a stop sign. So when you see this man with that stop sign red face, all right, that tells you to stop. All right, stop. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. All right, this is letting you know this is the mark that was given to Cain. All right, verse 16 in Hebrew. Wayataza'a, Kwayan, Malab, Panya, Yahweh, Wayashab, Ba'aratazah, Nawad, Salaki, Quadamath, Idan, in English. And Cain went out from the presence of the Lord and went and dwelt in the land of Nod on the east of Eden. So he went and lived in the land of Nod, letting you know that Adam and Eve weren't the only people on earth at this time. All right. Mankind was created in abundance. All right. Mankind was created in abundance, and Adam and Eve weren't the only people on earth. All right. Verse 17. Wayadai, Koyan, Atah, Ashaf, Watahar, Wathalad, Atah, Kanak, Wayahaya, Banaya, Ayar, Wayakoyar, Sham, Hayar, Kasham, Banawa, Kanawak. Verse 17 in English. And Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bare Enoch. And he built a city, and called the name of the city after the name of his son, Enoch. All right, so now we're getting into the lineage of Cain. All right, so Cain has a son, Enoch, and Enoch goes out and builds a city. All right, Genesis 4:18 in Hebrew. Wayawalak, Lakan, La, Kanawak, Ata, Ayarad, Wa'ai Yarad, Walak, Ata, Makawat Ya'al, Wamak Ya'al, Walak, it's like your Walad, Ata, Matawat Sha'al, Wamath Awa Sha'al, Yalad Ata, Lamak. Verse 18 in English. And unto Enoch was born Irad, and Irad begat Methujael, and Methujael begat Methusael, and Methusael begat Malak. All right, so we'll drop that. We'll get into the story of Lamech next weekend, Lord willing. All right, everybody imagine, which means to stand, face the east. The Lord's Prayer in Hebrew, Abanawa, Shabashamim, Kodash, Hayah, Shamka, Yahweh, Malakwathka, Taba'a, Ratazaka, Hayah, Aisha, Ba'arataza, Kawa, Hayah, Bashamayam, Nathan, Lanawa, Lakam, Kal, Yawam, Wasalat, Lanawa, Kawabwathnawa, Kasalatnawa, Kawabwath, Yanawa, Wala'a, Tabiya Anawa, Bana Sanawa, Abal, Hawashnawa, Mayan, Ra'ai, Kaya, Laka, Hamalakwa, Wa Ha'ala, Waha Tapa'araf, La'ai, Walamium, Aman. In English, Our Father which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts, as we forgive our debtors, and lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. So be it. The power in Hebrew. Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Baba Koshah, Nathan Lanawa, Hakat, Larapa, Kal, Makala, Wakal, Madawa, Hakat, Latahar, Ha Matazarium, Hakat, Lahakoyam, Hamathium, Hakat, Al, Rakawa, Ha Atamal, Lagarushan, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, the Wada Aman. In English, Lord, in the name of Yahweh Shah, please give us the power to heal all manner of sickness and all manner of disease, the power to cleanse the leper, the power to raise the dead, the power against all unclean spirits, to cast them out in the name of Yahweh Shah. Thank you, so be it. The blessings in Hebrew. Barakatah Yahweh, Wa Yahweh Shah, Wa Mayat Allah, Wa Allahayim, Ma Tazabiya, Alawab Yahana, Ha Alawapiyam, Ha Saraniya, Ha Quatazayanya, Ha Kayyalam, Wa Ha Akawathiam, Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shah, the Wada Aman. In English, bless you, Yahweh, and Yahweh Shah, and Michael, and the angels, Commander General Yohana, the generals, the captains, the officers, the troopers, and assistants. Yahweh, in the name of Yahweh Shah, thank you, so be it. Psalms 121 in Hebrew, Rashah, Ayanya, Al, Haharya, Ma'ayan, Yabba, Isaiah, Ma'ayim, Yahweh, Aisha, Shamayam, Wa Ratazah, Al Yathan, Lamawat, Regalka, Al Yanawam, Shamarka, Hana, La'a, Yanawam, Wala, Yayashan, Shawamor, Yasha'ala, Yahweh, Shamarka, Yahweh, Tazalka, Ayah, Yamayanka, Yawamam, Hashamash, La'a, Yaka, Wayarak, Balayala, Yahweh, Yashamarka, Makal, Rai, Yashamar, Af, Napashka, Yahweh, Yashamar, Teza'afkawa, Babawatkawa, Ma'atha, Wa'ai Alawan. In English, I will lift up mine eyes into the hills, from whence cometh my help. My help cometh from the Lord, which made heaven and earth. He will not suffer thy foot to be moved. He that keepeth thee will not slumber. Behold, he that keepeth Israel shall neither slumber nor sleep. The Lord is my keeper. The Lord is my shade upon thy right hand. The sun shall not smite thee by day, nor the moon by night. The Lord shall preserve thee from all evil. He shall preserve thy soul. The Lord shall preserve thy going out and thy coming in from this time forth, even forevermore. Psalms 83 in Hebrew. Alahayim, Al, Demiyah, Lakah,
Al Takarash wa Al Tashakwat Al Kaya Hana Ayawab Yaka Yahama Yawan Wamashanak Yaka Nashawa Ra'ash Al Amaka Yahayawamwa Sawad Waya Dazakayawa Al Tazapan Yaka Amarwa Laka Wana Kakyadam Magoya Wala'a Yazakar Sham Yasha'ala Awad Kaya Nawat Za'awa La'al Yakadwa Al Yakab Baryath Yakarath Wa Al Ya Adawan Wa Yashamai Alay Yawan Mawa'abla Wa Hagaria Gabal Wa Amawa Wa Amalak Alashaf An Yashabia Tazawar Ga'am Ashawar Lanawa Iwan Ayawa Zarai Labanya Lawat Salah Aisha Laham Kamadian Kasa Yarasa'a Kayabian Banakal Kwashalam Nashamadwa Bayat Dayarwa Ayawa Dama Adama Shiyathamwa Nadaya Mawa Kairab Waka'a Za'aba Wakazabat Waka Tazalamayna Kal Nasayak Amwa Ashar Amarwa Na Yashara Lamawa Ata Nawat Alahayim Alahaya Shiyathamwa Kagogala Kakwas Lapanya Waka Kaash Dabaira Yara Waka Lahab Latahat Harya Khan the Radatma Basaraka Wabat Saka Wapathka the Bahala Mala Panyahan Kolan Waya Bakwashwa Shakam Yahweh Yabashwa Waya Bahawa Ayad Ai Waya Kaparwa Waya Abadwa Waya Daiwa Kaya Ata Shamka Yahweh Labadka Ayawan Al Kal Ha'arataza. Psalms 83 in English. Keep not thou silence, O God, hold not thy peace, and be not still, O God. For lo, thine enemies make a tumult, and they that hate thee have lifted up the head. They have taken crafty counsel against thy people, and consulted against thy hidden ones. They have said, come, let us cut them off from being a nation, that the name of Israel may be no more in remembrance. For they have consulted together with one consent. They are confederate against thee, the tabernacles of Edom, and the Ishmaelites of Moab, and the Hagarenes, Gabal, and Ammon, and Amalek, the Philistines, with the inhabitants of Tyre. Assur is also joined with them. They have hope in the children of Lot, Selah. Do unto them as unto the Midianites, as to Sisera, as to Jabin, and the brook of Kassan, which perished at Endor. They became as dung for the earth. Make their nobles like Areb and like Zeeb, yea, all their princes as Zabah and as Zalmunna, who said, let us take to Asir of the houses of God in possession. O my God, make them like a wheel, as the stubble before the wind, as the fire burneth the wood, and as the flame setteth the mountains on fire. So persecute them with thy tempest, and make them afraid with thy storm. Fill their faces with shame, that they may seek thy name, O Lord. Let them be confounded and troubled forever. Yea, let them be put to shame and perish, that men may know that thou, whose name alone is Yahweh, art the most high over all the earth.
Shabia, please be seated. All right, with that concludes our Sabbath service. We'll do one courtesy salute. Shalom. Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shah Barakatham, Yahweh Shemalatham, Bashem, Yahweh Shah. With that, dismiss.
Yeah, on the table.
finna tell you how I got away with this shit.
If I'm Moors, right, that's good business. She look good, but hang with dumb bitches. Tell her I'm way too fly for one sister. And if she leave a priest, I won't miss her. Won't put a ring around it. Oh, no, no, no. Bitches for the street like basketball goals. I always knew she'd let that lane hit her. Won't get a cent from me, I ain't simple. Bitch, now I ain't gon' work it out. I ain't regular out. No, I ain't gon' work it out. I ain't regular out. You a civilian out. Nah, failure out. I ain't gon' work it out. Cause I ain't regular out. I ain't regular out. You's a regular out. Took that bitch back. And she done fed you out. Look how you living out. You look scary out. Can't fuck that bitch right. Cause she be getting nailed out. You won't forgive her, ain't it? You wanna love her, don't you? Just know that love ain't for you. It's for the world, homie. I got some real homies. We don't pretend, homie. ISUPK, 1 West, we kicking field goals. Let that bitch lead, ho. She got them D's, though. With a little steak and ass pussy, she be going beast mode. She HIV, ho. You a dirty ass skeet, ho. Gon' get that shit up out your chest, bitch. Say what you gonna do now, what you gonna say now, what you gonna do to me? It is UPK, I'm shot too deep, it's better Google me. I put these girls all in my training camp like I relieve. I say what I do and I do what I say, bitch, what the fuck you mean? If I'm Moors, right, that's good business. She look good, but hang with dumb bitches. Tell her I'm way too fly for one sister. And if she leave a priest, I won't miss her. Won't put a ring around it. Oh, no, no, no. Bitches for the street like basketball goals. I always knew she'd let that lane hit her. Won't get a cent from me, I ain't simple. Bitch, now I ain't gon' work it out. I ain't regular out. No, I ain't gon' work it out. I ain't regular out. You a civilian out. Nah, failure out. I ain't gon' work it out. Cause I ain't regular out. I get paper, bro. Got my standards up. You a munchkin out. Catching these out. Check my favorite out. I'm a player out. These niggas top block. Took your lead out. You shouldn't be worried about these broke ass bitches. And don't compare yourself to simp ass niggas. Had to shine a lot of these desperate ass women. Cause they be tripping hard, acting like they different. But a bit be basic, bit be horn and bit be naked, drinking. Faking, stinking, the shame is dirty, my bit be vaping. I don't get too fucks about you, I wouldn't have put no baby in you. Bit be saying they got that paper, look, that let me itch. Done caught the penalty and my energy got me feeling me. Ice hitting on them, these diamond teeth that's into me. And I'm getting right and I'm stacking up and I'm getting to it. And these niggas hate but they can't touch cause I'm bulletproof. If I'm Moors, right, that's good business. She look good but hang with dumb bitches. Tell her I'm way too fly for one sister. And if she leave the priest, I won't miss her. Won't put a ring around it. Oh, no, no, no. Bitches for the street like basketball goals. I always knew she'd let that lane hit her. Won't get a cent from me, I ain't simple. Bitch, now I ain't gon' work it out. I ain't regular out. No, I ain't gon' work it out. I ain't regular out. You a civilian out. Nah, failure out. I ain't gon' work it out. Cause I ain't regular out.